playing Roblox clicker tower while ranting ABT something. So the first story is about how moms are interesting. So why is it that moms get mad at you for not answering, but when they don't answer when you call them, they take it lightly? Let's just say they call me and I don't answer, like maybe I don't hear them or something, and they get all mad at you. But when you call them and they don't answer, they take it lightly. They say stuff like, "Oh, sorry," and laugh. I don't really care too much. It's just, why do they get mad at you for not answering them, but don't care if they don't answer you? That's one of the stories about how moms are confusing. So let's go into the next rant. Why do parents, or specifically moms, always ask, "Are you off your phone?" I'm pretty sure they mean it as "get off your phone." I just don't understand why moms don't just ask, "Get off your phone," instead of, "Are you off your technology yet?" I mean, they don't ask, "Are you off your technology yet?" all the time, but usually they do. I hope I'm not the only one that their moms do that, LOL. Another rant is about why do usually the older teachers are the meanest? Like, why are the older teachers usually the meanest? Not all the time, but most of the time. The younger teachers are always so nice. Some people might have a different story, but for me, the older teachers are usually called mean, and the younger teachers are called nice. But it normally depends if you're good or not. Older teachers don't tolerate disrespect, so if you're disrespectful, they usually get real mad. But it's low-key good if they kick out that one annoying kid in class because they were being annoying. W teachers. Younger teachers let us do fun stuff. But again, not all older teachers are disrespectful, and not all younger teachers are nice and fun. That's the end of that rant. Let's go to the next. This one is also about school and teachers. In sport, if you get a good sport teacher, you are goated, you're happy. But if you get a mean, strict sport teacher, you're practically cooked. But it also depends if you are good at sport. If you are good at sport, it doesn't really matter because you are going to be treated the same, whether the type of sport teacher. But if you are not good at sport, well, you are very cooked. Most of the time, nice sport teachers let you sit out on sport if you feel sick or hurt yourself. But strict sport teachers always have to include you in sport, even if you hurt yourself or you feel sick. They always say something like, "You'll be fine to play basketball," or something like that. They also make you do 5 trillion laps around the court or field just to start off the sport lesson. Like, why would they think that's any fun? They are basically torturing us. And they just sit there and watch like they can do all of what we're doing. But sometimes nice sport teachers let us do something fun in sport, like playing a game instead of doing trillion of laps to start off the sport lesson. That's the end of that rant. Now I have one more about school and teachers. Why are younger teachers usually scared of the older teachers? I mean, they are not scared, but they wouldn't ask them to change anything or do something properly. Like, I remember in primary school there was an older teacher reading a book to us and completely spoilt it to us because after reading it for a chapter, she searched up what JS going to happen in the rest of the book. And she searched it up because she was only reading it to us for a bit for some reason instead of our actual teacher, and had to go but wanted to know the rest herself. So she searched it up on the TV for all of us to see. But the problem is that my actual teacher, who was quite young, just sat and watched her do it without letting her know to not search it up. We all confronted my teacher why she didn't tell the older teacher to not spoil it to us, but she just was like, "Oh, I'm sure it's fine." I bet the younger teacher actually wanted to say, not to spoil it to us, but was too scared to. In the spoiler, we even found out the dog died. But that's the end of the ranting. Hope some of the stories weren't that confusing to you guys. Here's some ASMR clicking for y'all. Hope you enjoyed the rants.